this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Stepping up is Jock Peterson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Scooped up, and that's the first out. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vaughn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So next to bat will be Javier Baez. Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are on the board. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Ready now is Yerman Mercedes. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. A tag for 1. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Throw on to second for the force. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. Now to the plate, here is Patrick Wisdom. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani.
Down the first baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Bounce towards the mound. And there's 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. Ground ball left side. Baez fields it from deep in the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here is Jake Lamb trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to... At the plate now is Sergio Alcantara, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. To second for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubbies are now to bat Leury Garcia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
And this is popped up back behind second. Alcantara has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Next, here is Billy Hamilton. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Here's a shot to left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Next to the right.
Standing in now, Yerman Mercedes. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Well, the side is retired as they make the play. But a run scores in the inning. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
It doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know what?
Number 16.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off for the White Sox. The
Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating.
Now catcher.
Brad Witt takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch. Now here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Throw to first with time to spare. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Sergio Alcantara. Liam Hendricks is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. A bouncer up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are 2 away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Welcome back to the south side as we check in with Heidi.
Leading up for the White Sox. The second baseman.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Now pitching for the
Hap is right there,
Number
1 down.
46, Craig.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. And in previous
Now,
meetings,
hitting for the
Zach
White Sox.
Collins steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
In today's game with guys hitting homers at an epic rate, the closers are not off limits. Ties the game right there, taking the closer deep.
Anderson.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 5. He's under it, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Vaughn is there, and he'll bring this one in. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Oh, and he turns away from it at second as it's up and over his head. Rizzo rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Number 16.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Center fielder going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's Jose Abreu, singled last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled away. The White Sox down to their last strike. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. 2 runs, 6 hits. 2 errors for the White Sox so far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-2, the final total today. The Cubs